Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today I'm going to show you how to build a Zapier chatbot so you can send it to your clients for them to demo. Let's dive in. For those of you who do not know what we do, our offer to our clients is, have you got any old leads? If you have, can we turn them into sales on a performance basis using AI and SMS? Okay, it's a very simple offer. Very easy to explain. The clients get it because these old leads are dead to them anyway, and they just always say yes, right? But what we're finding over time as we make this offer more and more is sometimes they want to have a play with this after we do the Zoom call or even before we do a Zoom call. What we used to do was set them up an actual bot and they could test it going back and forth via SMS. But technology's moved on, which is great. And Zapier has now given us an option to create like a link that we can send our clients and they can have a play without having to set it up fully, without having to do all the A2P stuff and getting everything going via SMS, right? It's just a really great way for them to test. And we've used it, I think the last two clients that we're working with, we've given this to them and they absolutely love it. And I'm sure it's gone a long way in converting them into a paid client, which they are now. So I'm not a tech guy, but my guy Graham is. And for that reason, I'm going to hand you over to him. He's going to build it out for you. It's pretty easy. One thing I would say is that if you are interested in what we do with database reactivation stuff using AI and SMS, I've got a book. It's called The Instant AI Agency. There's a link below. Please check it out. You'll love it. It's really good stuff. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.
Hey guys, and welcome to the video on Zapier Chatbots. Now, I'm going to show you how to do two types of Zapier Chatbots that we use in this agency. One is the normal kind of DBR conversation Android, which you can use as and when. And then there's another one, which is a new one we're using with clients, is like an in-training Android, where basically we send that over to the client and they tell us the questions that they want us to answer, and then also the answer, how they want it answered, basically. So it's a bit more of a customer research Android, but they like playing with it, and then you get a lot of cool stuff from it. So let's begin. So let's have a look at the DBR conversation Android. So in Zapier, it's under here, Chatbots, which is in beta. So you click there. Now, it's worth noting that this is a paid for feature. You do have it for free. With the free version of Chatbots, you'll have 2 chatbots available to use, and you'll only be able to use 4.0 mini. Okay. I have gone one up on that. Let me just show you the pricings. We pay $20 a month. As you can see, the pricings are free. It's free. You get build 2 chatbots, but you only get the mini model. We're on the Pro at the moment, which we've got 5 chatbots, and it allows you to do a few cooler stuff in the background, like collect lead info and all that kind of stuff. But we're not going to use that today anyway. And you're allowed to use your OpenAI models inside them. So we're on the $20 a month, but you can use it on the free. So let's go into the DBR Sleep Computing Android. So this is one I built earlier to show you how it works. It's quite simple, no flows you've got to work out or anything like that. It's quite a simple build. So you can just pop this out and you can add your prompt in here. Now I've got your Zapier chatbot prompt here. So what we have to do is just copy this in. This is the exact same prompt you're using that you would use for your clients, so the Roya bots. This is exactly the same prompt that's in the Roya course. So obviously you're going to want to pour yours in. I don't know why mine's not. I'm going to copy that in. Let's just get rid of that one. And then you just want to go and paste that in and press done. Now you want to make sure all of the dynamic fields are out. This isn't, you don't want this to be dynamic. So you can see here, dynamic first message sent. I'm just gonna pop the message in. Now, obviously, you want to change out this bit here to whatever your client is called, and also you want to change this for your AI bot, or as you were, very similar, exactly the same as Roya, basically. Take that bump message and scroll down here. It's all good. Right, so you want to do the custom current date and time, so I'm just going to type it in. So today is Thursday, 24th of October, 26 p.m. like so, and that's everything else. And just add this in here as well. Just make sure there's no dynamic fields in here because it doesn't use dynamic fields. Cool, so that's all good. Press done, save your changes. Now the greeting you're going to want to add in is the Prince Charming SMS, the first message you send out. So you just pop this in here, just for them to try it out properly. So, hey, it's Sarah from Debt Help. Is this the same Graham who is looking for help with his debts recently? Now, if you're on the paid version, $20 a month, you'll be able to change your OpenAI thing here. So they have only these options. So it's very strange that they don't have more options. I'm going to go GPT-4 because it will be better quality responses. Let me just check why. I've got a couple of OpenAI accounts attached to here. So that one doesn't. Let's use this one then. 4. Save changes. So this is a very simple chatbot. I'm just going to go through these little bits as well with you. Knowledge, so you can add use info from public web pages. So you can go and add a public web page there. You can add files and Zapier tables, which we're not going to get into here. But you can add some stuff in the knowledge sources here. Logic, so you can collect lead data. So you can request this information when they go in. This isn't going to be like an actual like customer facing bot. It's just for the client to test out with. So we're not going to use any of these either. But again, just some cool features that you can have a little look around with if you so wished. You can change the style of it. Again, we don't do that either. We just literally do the instructions and the greeting and send it out. In the conversation section, this is where you can see, and this is going to be important, this is where you can see how they're conversing. And this keeps a log of how your client converses. So this is where you can go in and see every question they've asked the bot and all the answers they've given. All the interactions that they've had with the bot. So you can just double check that it's all gone okay for them. Okay. So that's all good. When doing this one, also try and get their first name. So personalize it to them as well. In the advanced, it's just a public name, so call this something nice. I would say we just called ours the DBR, so you can put your Android at the moment, but I would brand up to your client, so you could put like, call it the Debt Help Android or something, because that's what the client's called. Ask me anything, and then you can just amend the subdomain as well. So Debt Help AI Chatbot, and press save changes. Once you're happy with it, I would go and share, and then you've got the link here, so you can just copy this and you can open it up. Okay, cool. So, and this is how it works. So you can see the Debt Help Android, so make sure you call it something nice for them, and then you can just put, this is when they'll start testing it out, so you want to do a full test as well. And it's very fast, so it kind of helps them check the verbiage. Okay. So look at this. So this is all working all okay. It's the Roya prompt working well. Oh, interesting. Oh, I actually meant 10 a.m. Hit the key. But that's good that they're checking. Cool. So that's all worked fine. So then you can just send this link over to your client, like so, and then they can have a look. And then you can go into conversations, refresh the page. Yes, you should be able to see this. So yes, you'll be able to see their interactions with it. So you can see what questions they're asking. So yeah, guys, that's how you would build a Zapier chatbot using that. Now to come on to the second use that we've used this for. It's the in-training demo bot. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. Now, I've got a second prompt here. Now, the greeting that you want to add in is, hello, then change this for your client or you want to send this to. I'm the Flexxable Solar Support Assistant. I'm here to learn how to best assist our customers. Please provide me with the first question you'd like me to handle. So that's what's in here so far. Then the prompt, you want to go and amend it. And the prompt starts here. So you want to obviously amend the bits that are yellow, change it to the client's name. So there we go, and there we go. I'm just going to walk you through it now. So you are an AI assistant designed to handle customer support for Flexxable Solar. You start with no pre-existing knowledge about the company or its products. Your role is to learn from the user inputs and gradually build your knowledge base. When the user provides a question, respond with, and how would you like me to answer this question? After the user provides the answer, confirm the update. Update in memory. If you have another question you'd like me to handle, please let me know. If the user provides another question, repeat steps 1 and 2. And then using learned information. Once you've learned information, use it to answer similar questions in future interactions. If asked a question you haven't been trained on, respond, I'm sorry, I don't have information about that yet. Would you like me to provide an answer for future reference? General guidelines, always maintain a professional and helpful tone. If asked about legal issues, direct users to consult local laws and a qualified instructor. Protect user privacy by not asking or storing personal information. If unsure about any request, ask for clarification. Remember, your knowledge grows with each interaction. Always be ready to learn and adapt to better serve Flexxable Solar customers. So that's the prompt that you just copy and paste in there. Again, all you got to do is change these little bits where it's talking about the client. And then it's all the same, nothing in knowledge, nothing in logic. You can do whatever style you want. This is going to be a big one in the conversation section. This is where you want to make sure and just double check what they're adding. And you want to make a note of every kind of question and answer that is put through by the client. So yeah, that's all good. So we can go and share this now. Click in training demo bots. So it's solar. So I say I'm the solar client. So with the first question you'd like me to handle. So this is like if a lead asked them, how much are solar panels? So I'll pop that in there. And how would you like me to answer this? On a lot of things, but they can start from as little as £1,000 to £20,000. This is just for reference. I don't know if this is true. I'm just showing you how this works. So it says update in memory. If you have another question you'd like me to handle, how much can I save per month using solar panels? Cool. And how would you like me to answer that? Up to 90% of your bill each month. Right, let's pop that in. It will say updating again. Okay, cool. I'm going to ask, do you remember? And let's see, do you remember how much solar panels are? Cool, perfect. Start from as little. Perfect. So there we go. So it'll do this. This doesn't affect anything. Like it's not like anything outrageous, but the client will think it's epic because they'll think they're training your bot on these things. But all we're going to do is take the information we learn from this chat and input it back into our prompt. So just to show you, if I refresh the analytics page or conversations page, this conversation will be here, and this is where you want to come in. This is where you want to come in and just make a note of what they're saying and the responses that you're getting. So guys, hopefully that has helped. That's it for the Zapier Chatbots tutorial today. It's pretty simple to use, but it's pretty cool. We would be using the in-training demo bot to send off to a client to get vital market research from them. And we would be using the DBR Sleeping Beauty Android. For example, we would always still try and get them on the call and demo in the playground like we'd usually do. But for example, say we've got one guy on the call, we've demoed it to him, he really likes it, and now he wants his 2 sales managers to demo it, to show it to them. Instead of having to like book in another call, which may take a while to book in, you can just send them the link to this Sleeping Beauty, this chatbot. They can play around with it, and they can get a good grasp of how it works just via this link. So that's where it would be really helpful for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any questions, pop something below and I'll get back to you. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Graham. So in order for you to get hold of any of the resources that you need to go and create this, please drop a comment below. Just say Zapier in the comments, and then we'll reach out to you and we'll give you the resources that you need in order to do this yourself. So just to repeat that, if you need the resources and you want to go and create your own Zapier chatbot to demo for your clients, please comment Zapier below. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy these type of tutorials, please do give us a like so we know to create more kind of videos like this. Please subscribe to our channel. There's lots of good stuff coming. And that's about it for today. Take care.